Firstly, I hope that you've all had a really great Christmas. And as we all start tucking into the leftovers, I wanted to let you know that going forward into 2025, we'll be posting our monthly Deer Stalkers Almanac right here on YouTube. Coming to you in the last week of each month, we'll be keeping you abreast of key things to look out for in the weeks ahead, including deer behaviour, top tips that will help you be more productive in the field, and crucially, what is in and out of season. We'll also keep you up to date with relevant news that affects deer stalkers around the UK. In return for all this information, all we ask is that you please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Now, what's happening in the world of deer stalking in January? In the UK, January is typically the coldest month of the year, and in certain parts of the UK, especially the Highlands of Scotland, that means snow. Ask a dozen recreational stalkers about their most unforgettable winter hunts, and many will mention the white stuff. It may be the dramatic effect it has on the appearance of the landscape, or perhaps there's an undeniable beauty in the stark contrast of crimson blood against pure white snow. Whatever the reason, stalking deer in such conditions leaves a lasting impression. I myself have vivid memories of striking snow-covered landscapes in both the south of England and in the Highlands of Scotland. Whether winter stalking is a regular pursuit for you or not, one thing is for certain: when snow arrives, a successful stalker must adapt. In the Highlands of Scotland, where snow falls on as many as 70 days a year, wearing winter whites on snowy days on the open hill is essential if you're going to blend in and avoid drawing attention to yourself. On lower ground, whilst whites may not be necessary, adjusting your strategy is equally important. In cold, windy conditions, deer often seek shelter among trees and dense undergrowth. Indeed, I'm aware of a favourite spot on my own ground where, during snow and hard frost, fallow deer can often be found resting on a warm bed of pine needles beneath a thick canopy of conifers, and who can blame them? Before heading out, take a moment to reflect. Where would I seek shelter? This simple question can set you on the right path for a successful hunt. In terms of general deer behaviour, during January, the herding deer species generally split into male and female herds, and in the Highlands, red deer would typically have returned to their home ranges. Further south, and for those stalking Chinese water deer, the December rut is over, but both buck and doe will remain active and in season until the end of March. As food becomes more scarce, these normally solitary deer will begin to group together in areas of good grazing. Roe deer, on the other hand, are now found in established family groups. The roebuck, which is now protected in England and Wales at this time of the year, begin to show some antler development, and the females will exhibit the early signs of pregnancy after a period of delayed implantation. If you're resilient enough and enjoy stalking in winter landscapes, January can be an exciting month of the year to be stalking. So, Happy New Year, and let's now take a look at what's in and out of season in the month ahead.